Assalamu alaikum. My name is Bilal Ahmed from the 7th semester, Department of Fine Art.
And I am Amna Iftikhar from the third semester, Department of Communication Design.
On behalf of the Indus Valley School of Art and Architecture, we warmly welcome you to 27th Convocation Ceremony. I now request the guests to rise and join our students for the national anthem. Students, under the guidance of Ustad Ehtishamuddin Hussain, will present the national anthem.
I now request the registrar to come up to the rostrum so that we can officially begin the proceedings.
May I request the chair of the Board of Governors to declare the convocation open?
I declare the convocation open.
We begin with the proceedings with the recitation of the Holy Quran from Surah Doha by Muzammil Farooq, 3rd semester, Department of Architecture, followed by translation by Adina Irfan, 3rd semester, Department of Architecture.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والضحى والليل إذا سجى ما ودعك ربك وما قلى وللآخرة خير لك من الأولى ولسوف يعطيك ربك فترضى ولم يجدك يتيما فآوى ووجدك ضالا فهدى ووجدك عائلا فأغنى فأما اليتيم فلا تقهر وأما السائل فلا تنهر وأما بنعمة ربك فحدث صدق الله العظيم.
In the name of Allah, the most beneficent, the most merciful, by the morning brightness and by the night when it is still, your Lord has not forsaken you, nor does he hate you. The hereafter is better for you than the present life. And your Lord will certainly give you so much that you will be well pleased. Did he not find you an orphan, then take good care of you? Did he not find you unguided, then guide you? Did he not find you in need, then enrich you? So do not mistreat the orphan, nor repulse the beggar, and proclaim the blessings of your Lord.
The Dean and Executive Director of the Indus Valley School of Art and Architecture, Dr. Faiza Mushtaq, will present the welcome address.
Chair of the Board of Governors, Mr. Ehsan M. Salim, members of the board and the executive committee, faculty members, distinguished guests, and the graduating class of 2020. Welcome to the 27th Convocation of IVS. This year, we are honoring the achievements of 134 students who formed the graduating batch of 2020. I'm sure you will all agree that this batch deserves special recognition for finishing the programs of study in the middle of the extraordinary turbulence and challenges of a global pandemic. They had to spend their final year at IVS away from campus, adapting to online learning, working on their thesis projects in isolation at their homes, with the faculty supporting them remotely. Yet they, all of you, persevered and managed to produce work of very high quality. For the first time in the history of IVS, we could not hold an in-person degree show, something that caused much disappointment and heartbreak. But also for the first time in the history of IVS, we designed a special new website to showcase students' thesis work online. So something that was pioneered for this batch is now going to be a regular feature for each subsequent year. I encourage you all to view the work of this graduating batch by going to the website ivs.degreeshow.com. So here we are, a year late, but determined to celebrate the accomplishments of the graduating batch of 2020. Thank you for waiting so patiently for this day. You are joining the 1,896 alumni who have passed out of IVS before you, and who are contributing as artists, designers, and architects to social and cultural fields in Pakistan and internationally. I congratulate you and look forward to seeing the distinctive mark you will make on the world and the many ways in which you will make your alma mater proud. There has been a lot of activity and developments happening at the school over the past 2 years. Even during the difficult year of 2020, our faculty and students from each department actively participated in design competitions, held solo and group shows, published their work, and conducted virtual workshops, seminars, and lecture series for the IVS community. The online platforms enabled many prominent international speakers, jurors, and critics to share their work and interact with our students. In January 2020, the interdisciplinary MPhil program in art and design was launched as the first graduate program at IVS. There are currently 22 students enrolled in the program, which is already being noticed as a rigorous, innovative, and one-of-a-kind program in Pakistan. By the end of 2022, the first batch will be ready to graduate. Our total intake for all undergraduate programs stands at 210 students every year. The number of permanent faculty members at the school has increased to 62, backed up by close to 100 adjunct faculty members. The continuing education program is also offering an expanded menu of workshops, short courses, and diplomas that support professional growth, creative exploration, and community engagement. The historic Nusavanji building that forms an integral part of the IVS campus has been undergoing an extensive conservation project over the last 2 years. This important work was led by Dr. Asma Ibrahim and Dr. Kalimullah Lashari of the Sindh Exploration and Adventure Society and was completed last month. The United States Consulate in Karachi and the US Ambassador's Fund for Cultural Preservation provided funding and support for this project. The IVS philosophy embraces diversity and inclusivity, providing opportunities to deserving students from all backgrounds. During the last year, 18.15 million rupees were made available as financial assistance and scholarships to 140 students in the undergraduate and graduate programs. Generous support from our community of well-wishers is vital across so many areas of the school. Last year, the donors who specifically provided financial support for needy students included Hanif Adamji, Sher Asfandiar Khan, the Jumani Scholarship Fund, the Asim Butt Scholarship Fund, HBL Platinum Scholarships, and the Sharmeen Ubaid Shenoy Scholarship Fund. In addition, the Orange Tree Foundation and the Arts and Culture Scholarship Program of NEST, the federal government's National Endowment Scholarships for Talent, also contributed. This is my first convocation since I joined IVS as Dean and Executive Director. And I must acknowledge the impressive efforts of the entire team that has made this beautiful convocation ceremony possible. From Mr. Umair Saeed, Mr. Atif Aslam, Ms. Sana Naqvi, and each and every member of the administrative staff, to the convocation committee consisting of faculty members Imrana Shahriyar, Nuraya Sheikh Nabi, and Tazeen Hussain, and all the student volunteers. An immense thank you to all of you for making this possible. Finally, it gives me great pleasure to announce the keynote speaker for the 27th IVS Convocation. On behalf of IVS graduates, the faculty, the Board of Governors, and the Executive Committee, it is my privilege to welcome Mr. Mushtaq Chhapra to speak to us today. Mr. Chhapra is a well-known philanthropist and businessman who has helped set up some of the most remarkable social welfare institutions in the city. These include the Kidney Center, the Patients Aid Foundation, and the Citizens Foundation. TCF in particular has earned international recognition for its work in promoting mass-scale quality education through its network of primary and secondary schools in disadvantaged communities across Pakistan. He is also a recipient of the Sitara Imtiaz for his services. I now invite Mr. Mushtaq Chhapra to the rostrum to deliver his keynote address for the convocation. Thank you.
Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Janab Ehsan Salim Saab, Chairman, Honorable Board members, Honorable Executive Committee members of the Indus Valley School of Art and Architecture, Dr. Faiza Mushtaq, Dean and Executive Director, faculty members, distinguished guests, ladies, gentlemen, students, parents, and the graduating class of 2020. Assalamu alaikum. My introduction or association to the IVS goes back to the founding days, and I cannot but speak about the late Arshad Abdullah and my friend Shahid Abdullah for bringing me close to such great causes. These two brothers have been the pivots in a lot of institutions and non-profits which have come up in Karachi. I would like you to give them a big hand, please. Normally, my job is to stand on the podium and try to wiggle out as much donations from the crowd. Unfortunately, today, they have barred me from asking for money from you guys. So I'll be strictly speaking about the convocation and the graduating class and what little I've learned on a journey of fundraising, journey of non-profits and what's happening in the city. But more importantly, we have seen the history of Indus Valley when we saw Shahid, Imran Mir, and so many other founders building this beautiful Nasarwanji building block by block. And Alhamdulillah, is going to stay here it will be part of the history of Karachi. So it's a great honor for me to be speaking to you all today. And I've been thinking a lot. What exactly should I be talking about? There have been many great speakers before me. And like I said that I don't know exactly, should I make a lengthy sermon to these children because they know everything today. They don't need any advice. Sheikh Google is there to give you all the advice you want. However, I feel that today you are stepping into a different world. This world is obviously, as you all know, with untold opportunities. And today you're setting foot into a world full of promises. There will be challenges, but I don't think that challenges will deter you or should deter you. If you have a vision, a strong vision for a better tomorrow, you can circumvent and cross all the hurdles in your lives. Let's remember one thing. This is what I have learned from my personal experience. That if you need to achieve personal success, view this moment as a moving from a protective environment to an environment where everyone will have to learn and listen. This is because the world is waiting for you. The world is waiting to hear you, to listen to you. Your success is in being humble. Live the dreams. Follow your heart. As your time on this planet is limited, don't live someone else's dream. Have the courage to follow your heart and your desires. And in this journey, always remember that there were many people who molded your character. Your parents, first of all, your teachers, your mentors, your friends, and this university, which has encouraged and helped you in every which way of success. Today's success is not only because of the hard work you've put in, but also the good wishes and advice of many others. When you climb the steps of the ladder of life, don't forget, you have a role to play, in helping others. Someone in your past gave you an helping hand, which has brought you to the present position of success. Life gives a multitude of successes and failures. Nothing is ever consistent. Learn from your failures. Have your feet on the ground with every chapter of success in your life. We do not need magic to change this world. Good intentions, humility, and the feeling for the less privileged will give you the power you need. You must always remember that you have been very fortunate to be part of this great evolution at the Indus Valley School of Art and Architecture, which is a premier institution in fine arts. The values of the IVS community has always been to strive for excellence, caring for high morals with dignity and humility, having values of diversity and respect for the environment, to work for a positive change. I want to take a pause here as I want to share something which will lift your spirits. Most of you may be aware that my colleague and friend, Mr. Hassan Salim, a few others, and I, the co-founders of the Citizens Foundation. The prime objective was to break the barriers of class and privilege, create an even planning field for all Pakistani children. I'm proud to report that there are 5 TCF graduates who are currently enrolled in the Indus Valley School of Art and Architecture in various programs. This is the change. This is the change we want to see. This is the change of the new Pakistan. We have to work towards it. You see, these children deserve, like you all, they deserve a place in the premier institutions. And here I'd like to also tell you that Alhamdulillah, Citizen Foundation has hundreds of children in more than 30 top universities of Pakistan, including LUMS and IBA, and I can go on and on. So in the end, I just want to wish you well. My duas, good wishes will always remain with you. You need to remember that there is nothing impossible in life. Inshallah, you can achieve tasks which may look improbable and impossible. Carry on your journey with that resolution which you've been taught in this institution. Once again, my warm congratulations to the graduating class of 2020. I can see the eagerness on your faces as you have been waiting for a long time to receive your degrees. And I don't want to be a hurdle, so I'm ending my talk with a couplet from the Shair-e Mashriq Sir Allama Iqbal. Bismillah. मंजिल से आगे बढ़कर मंजिल तलाश कर, मंजिल से आगे बढ़कर मंजिल तलाश कर, मिल जाए तुझको दरिया तो समंदर तलाश कर, सजदों से तेरे क्या हुआ सदियां गुजर गई, सजदों से तेरे क्या हुआ सदियां गुजर गई, दुनिया तेरी बदल दे वो सजदा तलाश कर. Thank you.
I request the Dean and Executive Director, Dr. Faiza Mushtaq, to escort the Chair of the Board of Governors, Mr. Ehsan M. Salim, to the front of the stage for the award of the degrees.
The interim head of the Department of Architecture, Ms. Priya Panjani, will read the citations and present the candidates from the Department of Architecture to the Chair of the Board of Governors for the award of degrees.
Mr. Chairman, I present to you the students who have been examined and have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Architecture in the Faculty of Architecture, to which I pray they be admitted. Adil Nadeem Khan. Afraz Qazi. Bushra Rafiuddin. Dania Kamal, passed with overall distinction. Farishte Zehra Zaidi. Fatma Amir, passed with overall distinction. Kehkashan Kareem Fidai, passed with distinction in thesis. Mariam Badar. Mara Shujauddin Hakim. Meg Salim. Miraj Najam Khan. Mir Shahan Raki. Momil Aftab. Momina Shah. Naila Monis Ahmed. Uzair bin Mansoor, pass with overall distinction. Radia Kareem, pass with overall distinction. Saaduddin, pass with overall distinction. Sana Naim. Sobia Said Khan. Syed Minal Abbas. Yashfin Talpur. Thank you.
The head of the Department of Interior Design, Mr. Muhammad Usman Ansari, will read the citations and present the candidates from the Department of Interior Design to the chair of the Board of Governors for the award of degrees.
Assalamu alaikum, Mr. Chairman. I present to you the students who have been examined and have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Interior Design in the Faculty of Architecture, to which I pray they be admitted. Afsa Fatma, Ayman Zahid, Aliza Sabir Hashmi, Anushya Zainab, Ariba Fatma, Ariba Shaukat, Arisha Naveed, pass with distinction in thesis. Asif Raza Bhojani, Aisha Hanif Bega, pass with distinction in thesis. Fatma Ijaz, Isra Rahman, pass with distinction in thesis. Jahazeb Jahan, Khwaja Lukman Sadiq, Laiba Sabine Butt, Mahanur Nadeem, Muhammad Umar Ayub, Neha Numan, pass with overall distinction. Sayyida Urush Kazmi, Tasneem Nasir Numan, Tuba Altaf Hussain, Warda Khalid, Zainab Peshori, Zoha Salim Motiwala.
The head of the Department of Communication Design, Ms. Alfia Halai, will read the citations and present the candidates from the Department of Communication Design to the chair of the Board of Governors for the award of degrees.
Assalamu alaikum. Mr. Chairman, I present to you the students who have been examined and have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Communication Design in the Faculty of Design, to which I pray they be admitted. Ashir Azim, Abdul Fawad Latif, Ali Anwar, Alia Fatima, Aisha Abdul Wahid, Hina Aslam Ghani, Haider Ali, pass with distinction in thesis. Ifra Usmani, Irha Arshad, pass with distinction in thesis. Javeria Imran, Johair Khan, Jyoti Dhirani, Maha Adnan, pass with overall distinction. Maheen Arif, Mahnur Awais, Mahnur Farooqi, pass with overall distinction. Maham Kamran, Maryam Nafis, Muhammad Ali Raza, Mustafa Uzair, pass with distinction in thesis. Naima Zaidi, Nashmia Fawad Shah, Neha Awais, pass with distinction in thesis. Novera Nasir Sheikh, Kaisar Jung, pass with distinction in thesis and overall distinction. Radia Durrani, pass with distinction in thesis. Rida Fatima Noor, pass with overall distinction. Safa Fareed, Salsabil Shafi, Sana Zehra Hassan, passed with distinction in thesis. Sara Asif Mustafa, Shanze Fatima, Shehryar Sheikh, Sayyida Rida Wajid, Taram Zehra Chima, passed with distinction in thesis. Taram is not here, but her mother is going to collect the degree on her behalf. Ushna Azim, Valerie Rodriguez, passed with distinction in thesis and overall distinction. Zainab Elahi, passed with distinction in thesis. Zara Tariq Sayed. Thank you.
The head of the Department of Textile Design, Ms. Saveen Munir Bhavani, will read the citations and present the candidates from the Department of Textile Design to the Chair of the Board of Governors for the award of degrees.
Assalamu alaikum. Mr. Chairman, I present to you the students who have been examined and have qualified for the degree of Bachelors of Textile Design in the Faculty of Design, to which I pray they be admitted. Adnan Ashraf. Aisha Mirza, passed with distinction in thesis. Aisha Zamir. Amira Yusuf Sattar. Ahmad Ghaffar. Asad Mirza, passed with distinction in thesis. Asma Qasim Khan. Aisha Yusuf. Azwa Fatma. Dua Kashif. Faika Ahmed Khan. Ikra Asif. Maha Athar, pass with distinction in thesis. Mariam Kamar. Mehwish Adnan Khan. Muazzama Harun Khatri, pass with overall distinction. Nazia Khan Gilzai, Rabia Asad Looney, pass with distinction in thesis. Rimsha Shekhani, pass with distinction in thesis and overall distinction. Sana Rehan, Sara Sohail. Sayyida Bahija Ahmed. Tasneem Saifuddin. Zaha Nadeem.
The head of the Department of Fine Art, Ms. Seher Naveed, will read the citations and present the candidates from the Department of Fine Art to the Chair of the Board of Governors for the award of degrees.
Assalamu alaikum. Mr. Chairman, I present to you the students who have been examined and have qualified for the degree of Bachelor of Fine Art in the Faculty of Fine Art, to which I pray they be admitted. Abir Numani, Adia Ahmed Khan, Ayman Ahmed Khan, Aisha Asif, Bushra Anis, Danish Shivani, Fatima Manviwala. Fatima is not here. Her mother will collect her degree on her behalf. Filza Baloch, Gamama Wamek, Hiba Afzal, Iman Jahangir, Komal Ali Zakaria, Mariam Asad, Minal Rahman, Owais Said, Parisa Fahim, Raya Imtiaz, Rida Sharik Irfan. Rida's father will collect her degree on her behalf. Roha Rahim. Sakshi Kumar Lund, passed with distinction in thesis and overall distinction. Samra Mansoor, passed with distinction in thesis. Samra Shaheen, Sara Ehtisham, Sundus Masood Khan, Sayyid Kumail Hashim Zaidi, Zahabia Khozema, passed with distinction in thesis and overall distinction. Thank you.
The registrar will request the chair, Board of Governors, for acceptance of the degrees.
May I request the chair of the Board of Governors to accept the candidates to the respective degrees.
Will the graduating students please rise to receive your acceptance?
By virtue of the authority vested in me as the chair of the Board of Governors of this school, I admit you to your respective degrees and charge you that in the conduct of your life and in your conversation and deeds, you do prove yourselves worthy of the same.
Thank you, Mr. Ahsanam Salim.
I request the Dean and Executive Director, Dr. Faiza Mushtaq, to accompany our honored guest, Mr. Mushtaq Chhapra, who will present the awards in different categories.
Instituted in memory of Dr. Salim-uz-Zaman Siddiqui, this award is conferred upon a student of the graduating class for carrying out outstanding research in the final research paper.
With a distinction in the final research paper, the Dr. Salim-uz-Zaman Siddiqui Award for the year 2020 goes to Sayyida Bahija Ahmed from the Department of Textile Design.
The Abu Shamim Arif Award, sponsored by the Foundation of the Museum of Modern Art, FOMA, is instituted in memory of Abu Shamim Arif and is given to the graduating student for the best research in the Department of Fine Art.
The award carries a cash prize of rupees 20,000. This year, the award is being shared by two students. The Abu Shamim Arif Award for the year 2020 goes to Abir Numani and Adia Ahmad Khan.
The Agha Hassan Abdi Award. The Agha Hassan Abdi Award, sponsored by the Infaq Foundation, is instituted in memory of Agha Hassan Abdi. This award is given to the graduating student of the Architecture Department who has achieved the highest overall cumulative GPA. The award carries a cash prize of rupees 200,000 with a cumulative GPA of 3.56. The 2020 Agha Hassan Abdi Award goes to Fatima Amir.
The Zahurul Akhlaq Award, instituted in memory of the renowned artist Zahurul Akhlaq, is awarded to the best drawing portfolio of a graduating student in the Department of Fine Art. The 2020 Zahurul Akhlaq Award goes to Sakshi Kumar.
The Tharayani Award for Architectural Design Excellence has been initiated in recognition of the countless years of service to architectural practice and architectural education by the Tharayani family of architects. This award is given to a graduating student of architecture with the highest cumulative grade point average in 8 design studios following the foundation program. It carries a cash award of rupees 50,000 along with a certificate of appreciation. For achieving a CGPA of 3.52 in architecture design studios, this award for the year 2020 goes to Radhya Kareem.
In recognition of Samina Qureshi, an influential artist, designer, author, and educator, the Samina Qureshi Award for the most outstanding portfolio is awarded to a student of the Communication Design Department who demonstrated a high level of academic zeal and outstanding execution of projects as reflected through the portfolio. The award carries a cash prize of rupees 25,000. The Samina Qureshi Award for the year 2020 goes to Neha IVS.
In recognition and memory of Jalaluddin Ahmed's lifelong devotion to the cause of the arts and his close association with Indus Valley School of Art and Architecture, the Jalaluddin Ahmed Foundation for Promotion of Arts has initiated the annual Jalaluddin Ahmed Award starting from the year 2020 for the most outstanding artistic talent of IVS. The award comes with a cash prize of rupees 50,000 and will be given to the graduating student from the Fine Art Department who has the highest cumulative GPA. The first ever annual Jalaluddin Ahmed Award for the year 2020 goes to Sakshi Kumar.
Thank you, Mr. Mushtaq Chhapra, for presenting these awards.
Distinction awards are given to graduating students who have achieved a cumulative grade point average of 3.25 and above. This year, 16 students will receive this award. The Chair of the Board of Governors, Mr. Ehsanam Salim, is requested to present these awards.
The distinction awards are presented in ascending order of CGPA. Neha Numan, Department of Interior Design, with a CGPA of 3.25. Sana Naeem, Department of Architecture, with a CGPA of 3.25. Mozama Harun Khatri, Department of Textile Design, with a CGPA of 3.26. Dania Kamal, Department of Architecture, with a CGPA of 3.29. Rimsha Shekhani, Department of Textile Design, with a CGPA of 3.30.
Uzair bin Mansoor, Department of Architecture, with a CGPA of 3.31. Kaisar Jahan Begum, Department of Communication Design, with a CGPA of 3.31. Mahnoor Farooqi, Department of Communication Design, with a CGPA of 3.32. Valerie Rodriguez, Department of Communication Design, with a CGPA of 3.33. Rida Fatima Noor, Department of Communication Design, with a CGPA of 3.36. Zahabia Khuzaima, Department of Fine Art, with a CGPA of 3.39.
Saaduddin, Department of Architecture, with a CGPA of 3.40. Sakshi Kumar, Department of Fine Art, with a CGPA of 3.45. Maha Adnan, Department of Communication Design, with a CGPA of 3.48. Radia Karim, Department of Architecture, with a CGPA of 3.53. Finally, for achieving the highest CGPA of 3.56, the distinction and valedictorian award goes to Fatma Amir of the Department of Architecture.
Thank you, Mr. Ehsanam Salim. The valedictorian Fatima Amir will now present her valedictory speech.
Assalamu alaikum and good morning, ladies and gentlemen, respected founders, faculty, friends and family, and most of all, the graduates of the class of 2020. I am Fatima Amir from the Department of Architecture, and it is an honor to stand here amongst you all today. A day that we all have been waiting for, and a day we'll remember in the years to come. And as I'm sure most of you can relate, this year has felt more like a lifetime. When I first joined the Indus Valley School of Art and Architecture, I thought 2020 would be a memorable year to graduate. This undoubtedly proved to be true, but for reasons entirely different from what I had in mind. For the year 2020 brought with it a pandemic, and the pandemic in turn brought about chaos, devastation, and uncertainty. It seemed a rather cruel twist of fate to be struggling in the final year of university while all the familiarity of the world was disappearing faster than anyone could keep up with. Since then, the hopes of a return to pre-COVID normalcy have often found its way into our conversations. We've wondered time and time again when COVID would return our lives back to us, consisting of numerous things that we'd taken for granted. However, it proved to be persistent, and yet, here we are today, standing strong as ever. We graduated. Graduating is a huge achievement in itself, but doing so with this uncertainty in our midst is an entirely different story that only we can tell. To everyone sitting here today, and those who couldn't make it as well, each one of you has worked really hard and deserves so much appreciation. We made it. I stand here today on behalf of the graduating class to extend our gratitude to our school and all the teachers who worked to help us reach where we are today, and from handling the switch from studio to online teaching efficiently. To my teachers for guiding and motivating me throughout these 5 years. To my mentor, Sir Sami, for always believing in me since I stepped into second year and for pushing me to do better every time I lost track. To my girl troop, my studio buddies, you all have been my architecture support system. Even though we didn't get the last year we all wanted together, we definitely have made some unforgettable memories. From our first Lahore trip together, in between multiple failed plans for an international trip, to our last Ormara trip, the strangers we knew in each other became family. My time here would not have been the same without you all. You made IVS what it is for me today. We made it. To my heroes, my mom and dad. Dad, thank you for always motivating me to pursue my dreams and for providing me the best of everything. You will always be my #1 hero. And also, I would never have met any of my deadlines if it weren't for you driving me to printing shops in the middle of the night. Mom, you taught me that it is okay to break down sometimes as long as you know when to get up and push through again. You are my rock. Thank you for never letting me give up. I wouldn't be standing here today without you two. To my siblings, Ali and Zainab, my cheerleaders, for their unconditional love and support. To my husband, Ali, the ultimate bearer of all my mood swings and stress highs and lows. Thank you for never letting me forget that I can do this. You saw me up here way before I did myself. To my grandparents, my family, my in-laws, my cousins, special thanks to Maria for your unwavering support. I hope I made all of you proud today. We made it. Our batch is unique in so many ways. We worked under very new and difficult conditions this past academic year. I'm sure all of us will remember waking up just 5 minutes before our Zoom class, struggling with internet connectivity issues and power shortages. Each one of us created our own little studio in our houses and tried to make sure that nobody would walk in on us in the background while we were presenting in front of the entire class. I had to make sure my parrot was outside on the terrace each time I started presenting. It has definitely been a very entertaining experience, to say the least. But despite all of that today, after a year, I hope all of you are proud of where you stand. Some of us have been working in our respective fields as architects, interior designers, graphic designers, fine artists in the fashion industry, or anywhere for that matter, while others pursued further studies and some took a break to spend time with their families. But here we are. We made it. Life is not a competition. Where this graduation has marked a chapter in our life, the next one has just begun. IVS has given us unforgettable memories. So here's to my loved ones, but most importantly, here's to me and all of us for making it through this far. Let us all believe in ourselves and enter the world proud with our heads held high. Congratulations to the class of 2020. We made it. Thank you.
I now request the Dean and Executive Director, Dr. Faiza Mushtaq, to make the announcement for the Founders Award.
The Founders Award is presented to a graduating student who has not only excelled in his or her academic performance, but who also showed a strong commitment to the school and the chosen profession, participated in extracurricular activities within and outside the school, has been humble, open-minded, and mature in dealings with faculty members and with fellow students. In other words, this award gives recognition to the graduate who most closely reflects the philosophy of the school as envisaged by the founders. May I request Mr. Shahid Abdullah, one of the founders of the Indus Valley School, to come and present the Founders Award. This year's Founders Award will be given to Danish from the Department of Fine Art.
I now request the Dean and Executive Director, Dr. Faiza Mushtaq, to make the announcement for the Alumni Award.
The IVS Alumni Award is sponsored by the IVS Alumni Association. It appreciates a thesis design project which is embedded in social awareness and shares responsibility for a better tomorrow, an initiative that follows our founder's vision. May I request Ms. Maha Javed Chishti, Vice President of the IVS Alumni Association, to come on the stage and present the Alumni Award. The Alumni Award for the year 2020 goes to Shanze Fatma from the Department of Communication Design.
The management of the Indus Valley School of Art and Architecture wishes to acknowledge the dedication and commitment of staff and faculty members for completing 10 and 25 years of continuous service at Indus Valley School of Art and Architecture.
May I request the Chair of the Board of Governors, Mr. Ehsan M. Salim, to come forward and present these awards.
The first 10-year service award goes to Dr. Asma Mundrawala, Professor in the Department of Fine Art. The second 10-year service award goes to Mr. Muhammad Rais, Technical Assistant in the Department of Fine Art. The third 10-year service award goes to Mr. Muhammad Umar Rahman, Associate Professor in the Department of Textile Design. Mr. Umar Rahman is currently on leave to pursue a master's program in the UK. His wife, Mrs. Zubia Umar Rahman, will receive the award on his behalf. The 25-year service award goes to Mr. Preetham Nanji, Assistant Manager Administration. Thank you, Mr. Ehsan M. Salim, for presenting these awards.
I now request the Chair of the Board of Governors, Mr. Ehsan M. Salim, to present the concluding remarks.
Our guest of honor, Mushtaq Chhapra Sahab, members of the Board of Governors, members of the EC, Dean and Executive Director, Dr. Faiza Mushtaq, the faculty, the parents, and the graduating class of 2020. The good news is that I've spent so much time with Mushtaq Saab, and all I wanted to say, most of it he has already said. So I wanted to speak for 3 minutes. It's down to about 1.5. Graduation day is a monumental milestone, and in your case, with COVID-19, we made you wait for 2 years. We had to abort a couple of attempts to hold this ceremony earlier, and it pained us as it pained you. But today we are honored to be part of your special day and to be able to cheer on along with your parents and your loved ones, and especially some children over there. Now, with one dream having come true, you've got to start your next big one and have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. Some of you may know exactly what you want to do with your lives, but I suspect some of you may have no idea. For those of you who don't have it all figured out, I want you to know that it's okay. Most of us standing before you today did not have it all planned out in our early 20s. Life can be a puzzle that you figure out piece by piece. Eventually, it will come all together. Take the time to figure out what is truly meaningful to you. As you embark on your journey of self-discovery, know that your interests and skills will change with time. Your vision of the perfect job will also evolve. So enjoy the process and keep moving forward. Be open to trying out new things. Be creative. Embrace opportunities that come your way. Be open to saying yes. And build layers of experience that will lead you to doing what is right and what is right for you. And pay attention to what fuels you. Pay attention to what fuels you and not what consumes you. And make a deliberate shift towards doing more of the first. Now, I'm not suggesting that you be rash, but please don't play safe. Let all your creative energy, let it loose. Let it work for you. Be bold, be creative, and don't be afraid to fail. Because sometimes you must prepare to fail, because the lessons which you learn from that, you'll never learn them if you keep on succeeding. So don't be afraid of failing. In fact, I recommend that you fail a couple of times to actually be more sort of solid when you do the same thing next. So, lastly, I would suggest that you should believe in yourself. Believe that you can accomplish anything that you set your mind to and have a passion for. And I want you to know that we believe in you. So, whatever you will do will actually be good for you. Stay focused, work hard to achieve your goals, and surround yourself with people you love and respect and those who believe in you and your dreams. Indus Valley School has taught you many things, but most of all, it has taught you how to think. Be critical, be curious, be disciplined, and actually it has also taught you to meet many hurdles you will encounter on your journey through life. Draw from that training, that learning, and go out and achieve great things. But in doing so, treat others with respect. Don't drag someone down to advance yourself. Work towards your goals with unwavering commitment to honesty, integrity, and doing the right thing. Let your actions be guided by your moral compass, which should be pointing to the true north, in a manner that will make your parents, your loved ones, your alma mater proud. I am confident that you are ready, willing, and able to make a positive impact on the world around you. Now, unexpected, unprecedented, unheard of, all those have become a part of our vocabulary, part of our habitual phrases over the last 2 years. But we are proud of how you have all navigated one of the hardest times in your life, both academically and personally. We wish you all the best as you step ahead towards new challenges. Be proud of this moment. You deserve it all. And be proud of the effort and dedication you have put in and have invested in yourself. One last thing which I want to say, that actually it's not in the script, but we were just talking at the rooming in the morning, and we said that actually when you talk of leader, because all of you, we envisage you as future leaders in all your professions, whatever you choose to do. So what is leadership like? Now, if you ask somebody a general question that what do you see in a leader? Some people will say that the leader is charismatic or the leader is bold, but so was Hitler, so was Mussolini. Actually, we have a great example of the Prophet, peace be upon him, of leadership, which was humility and resilience. So keep it close to your hearts. Congratulations and God bless you.
Thank you, Mr. Hassan Salim.
The Registrar will now request the Chair, Board of Governors, Mr. Hassan M. Salim, to declare the convocation closed.
May I request the Chair of the Board of Governors to declare the convocation closed?
I declare the convocation closed.
Ladies and gentlemen, kindly remain seated until after the academic procession departs. The graduating students are requested to reassemble near the Turtle Pond for the tree planting ceremony immediately after the departure of the procession. After the tree planting, graduating students and their family members can proceed to the IVS gallery, where arrangements have been made for official photography.